Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. I hope that you're having a great day, and I hope you had a great night. Given what I was discussing yesterday on my upload, I'm sorry, guys. I decided not to go live, um, because it just wasn't a good time for me to go live. Um, and I'm tired of doing lives based on emotion and based on anger. I want to have my thoughts gathered and be able to think clearly when it comes to things like rape, sexual assault, and molestation. Unfortunately, those are topics that I know a lot about. I may not know everything, but I know what I know and what I've been through. Right? I want to share with you something that I found on not Facebook, but on the internet. And you guys know that I'm heavily into poetry. And I did not write this poem. This poem is written by a man. His name is Philip Rojas. And you can find him on poems.com. And I felt like what he wrote kind of epitomizes what every man, self-respecting man, should think of a woman. And it's called A Woman's Worth. And it is through his perspective. So I will be reading it from his perspective. And it starts off: how could I ever put a price on it? The invaluable creation born of bone, fragments, and patience. From the garden to bold pavements, taking leaps as minerals, but queens as they keep aging. A woman's worth is as divine as the diamonds they wear. Soothing sense of success, no price tag could ever describe the need for such human beings. A woman might be soft to the touch, but her heart scorches with fire if you dare to break it. A woman's worth can't be bought with scandalizing gifts, millions spent on cars. If there was a key to her heart, then that just isn't it. Take it from a man who was once an adolescent. A woman's worth was in her attributes, so her character was missed. It was all about what you could do in between 1,000 threaded Egyptian cotton sheets. Pillow talk turned to walk away, a lifestyle that bred ignorant men, never to return again. As a song, it was on repeat. What would it take for a woman to be treated the way she was supposed to be, without dollar signs in the mix and the constant gossip of cryptocurrency? Blurred lines, too thin to be seen, a serpent among the masses like Adam and Eve. Long nights with ruffles and STDs, condoms by the bedside. Still, we as men are blind to the obvious. We can't see. Women want to be treated like the prices wasn't even a word, like the worth of what they hold dear was more than any man deserves. Instead, we rape for it, diminish their virtue, and kick them to the curb. Never freaking. Sorry, y'all. Where was I? Okay. And it is all we see. I am tired of seeing role models turn into strip club professionals, young men shouting the image of them. Little do they know they were wrecking them. What are we teaching the generations after us? It's okay to rap about it, play it on TV, speak ill of these queens as we leave every bit of their dignity on the stage. They say it's a college education, but to me, it's just greed. I can't allow it. I have a daughter of my own. Thinking of the way she might be treated as she gets older sends chills to my bones. I won't judge. I used to be that type, to use women for what they had and not what's in their minds. We can't change that. Find beauty in respect and give our own children a reason to take back the dreams and aspirations of young women can be pursued. When they know they are worth more than diamonds, with the world in their hands, a better turn, and so will you. A woman's worth isn't what they have in their bank accounts. It was never about what they can do for us. That way of thinking is out the way now. Sweet ancestors worked hard, but now for us to play around, we hold the image of sex on a pedestal and leave the worth of a woman behind us. It's still the same. We should be ashamed. We got to hold our hearts to a different standard, treat our queens like they are gods. Daughters raise up little girls to be more than what they are offered. Instill the minds of future lady presidents, business owners, and authors. That's what they should represent. Worth isn't about what's good for the opposite sex. Worth is your identity. It's invaluable as I once said. God didn't make mistakes when he made you from our ribs. The most essential part represents a lifetime of art. Worth isn't seen in material gains. You're priceless to a higher power. We should all be lucky to see the same. We celebrate the man for objectifying the worth of a woman. It's time to now raise them up and take note of what they are holding. The key to love at its purest, worth in all its wonders, fine art at its truest. Your worth was created by the same hands that constructed rain and thunder. I want to challenge the world to see it the way I do. Wake up and glorify the king for the queen that lays beside you. Find worth in every moment. Honor the woman, not the price tag. Worth isn't meant to be broken down, torn apart, and told what they lack. A woman's worth isn't to be dismissed. She should be reminded of that. A woman's worth is often uplifting and taken for granted and stepped on. We wonder why it's hard to keep a good woman. It's because they stay getting stepped on and slept on. I can find value in a woman that's worth it all. But there, when she raises and holds my hand out when she falls, I'm forever indebted to a woman that sees what's deep inside, leaving everything to gain and nothing to hide. Again, y'all, this poem was written by Philip Rojas 90. You can find him on writeyourownlifestorypoetry.com. It's called A Woman's Worth. And I think that a lot of women, if you are going through something where you are being disrespected, where you are being degraded, when you are being violated, there are some good men that know our worth. We just have to find them and take the time to get to know them. Take the time to get to know how they feel. And do they value a woman? Because I'm hearing about high value fucking men. What is a high value man? Is a high value man that has over $1 million in his bank account and drives a fancy car and lives in a big home? Or is a high value man a man who goes to work every day? A man that pays their bills? A man that takes care of the family? A man that takes care of the children? See, I'm confused. And maybe some people can write in my comment section, what's the difference? The high value man with $1 million in the bank, or a high value man who goes to work every day, makes sure that his family is fed and has a roof over their head? I'm confused. Maybe some high value women can explain that to me. Now, this is a poem that I wrote, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And it's also called A Woman's Worth. She gave life. She is a wife. She is a mother. And she is a friend. She is a sister, a survivor till the end. Appreciate her. We don't care. Ask her worries. We don't care. Wipe away her tears. They are invisible as air. She works, cooks, and cleans. She laughs, helps comfort, and hides her pain. When you struggle, she pulls you through. All this is her. And what do? Complain and create a mess. Provide stress and leave her feeling depressed. Push her away and ignore her advice. Tell her she is nothing without thinking twice. She was raped, tortured, and abused. Told she was nothing and would always be used. Just for pleasure. Forget her pain. She swallows her pride, put her feelings aside, does as you need in order for you to be free, ignores your ignorance and tolerates your flaws. You call her names, but she answers with pride, dignity, and a complete loss of self. You call her nothing. I call her strong, smart, sensual, caring, giving, surviving, tolerant, and powerful. I call her a woman. I've been going through a lot of things in my home with my own children, and the disrespect that children have for their mothers is uncanny. You guys want to do a panel tonight? Just talk. Do you have anything on your minds that you need to get out? Because I'm definitely feeling a certain type of way. Love and respect yourselves, ladies. Moms especially. We go through a fucking lot. And every time we pull them through while we at the same time are being pulled down. You have a great day. Or at least try to. Peace. Also, I'm sorry. I had people coming in and out. So that's why it was a lot of pausing. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day.